Nobody talks about the fact that when you're done healing, it's nearly impossible to date because you see red flags in everybody. You see so many things that you're not willing to compromise because you actually trust your intuition, and you can see when things are an issue with people that you won't be able to get over later on in the relationship. So you don't allow your feelings to get in the way of logic. You just cut it off before it even gets to that point. And then on top of that, you realize how many people aren't actually working on themselves and are just seeking shallow connection. Like, they're not looking to improve themselves as a partner. They think they're perfectly fine the way they are. So there's no room to even grow into a relationship together because they're already set in their ways. It's exhausting because you're also then feeling lonely at the same time, and that sadness can be overwhelming. But I would rather be alone than be with someone who's not right for me. At the end of the day, healing is very bittersweet.
Dying for the right cause is the most human thing we can do.
What do you mean? Right? Yeah.
Welcome, my friends. My name is Antoine Phoenix, and this is my RP experience. Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, and turn on all notifications while I'm putting this video out. And so that you know when I have new videos. I'm working on no sleep right now. No sleep. I had to do something. I didn't want to oversleep, and I had limited sleep. That's a big reason why I have sunglasses on right now, because I'm pretty sure my eyes are tore up. Anyway, I have a short video today by Homath, and he used the video of this woman that I did a video on her before. I put the woman's relationship wheel of how women usually see the relationship, and then they parachute out of the relationship when they're not happy and when certain needs are not being met. Now, of course, I don't think you should stay in a relationship when you are miserable. And I saw Homath's critique of this video, and I don't know, his dating experience definitely shows a bit. So anyway, I'm going to play the video. I'm going to be back. And yeah, this video might be 10 minutes. Can I do it? Let's see.
If you are a boy who has ever been dumped by your girlfriend for seemingly no apparent reason and you're looking for answers, this is what happened.
This is Zones, my relationship map. You can find it on my Linktree in my bio. What's going on in this story is that the guy is forgetting that men and women are different. He is getting everything he needs from the relationship, and he's giving all of that to her, so he thinks it must be enough for her as well. In reality, she is only medium attracted to him, and the relationship is based on him giving her a lot of investment. So as he gives less and less, he moves down into this zone where she feels disappointed, and down into this zone where she needs a change or things are going to stop, and then finally into this zone where there is no salvaging it. If she's attracted to you enough, then it won't necessarily matter if you give investment, but most of us are not there. So as you watch her story, remember, he is satisfied with what he is getting, and he's giving the same thing to her, and then she says, hey, I'm not getting enough of this, and he neglects to give it.
Okay, this is you guys. You guys are in a happy relationship, and now all of a sudden you have one simple, fixable problem. For this example, we're going to use no good morning text. Like, it'd mean a lot to me if you text me good morning. For whatever reason, you stopped giving her good morning text. So now we have a bigger problem. But she's going to be like, you know what? This is still kind of a small problem. I'm just going to remind him. Unfortunately, though, you didn't follow through again. This is now a big problem. So now your girlfriend starts picking a bunch of little fights about all these different things because she believes that you do not care enough. Until one day, she's going to realize that all of these little things are unattractive. And so now the problem is she literally does not like you anymore. And now she's going to go move on with her life, and you're going to go and tell your friends that you got dumped by absolutely no reason. This was a slow moving process. You probably actively chose not to give her what she said she needed, and now you guys aren't together anymore. Sorry.
Men only require that women show up and be quality. Women require upkeep, and there is no getting around it unless you are celebrity level attractive, and then she'll do all the work. But even that is passionate attraction, which dies out in just a few years. So the point of this video is that these little things might feel small to you, but to her, they are the difference between you being very worth it and a big mistake.
Wrong. Wrong. Home math. Come here for a second. Okay. Obviously, you never been married. And you don't seem like you have kids at all. Is she right with a lot of men? I guess you could say so. But for the men that's similar like me, that don't have that problem with going over and beyond, because I'm one of the few men that I did not mind a woman that is high maintenance. I kind of looked at it as a challenge, especially if the woman is attractive and she's putting the work in, going to the gym, getting her hair done. Those things right there, little small things. Now, what you two are right about is that a lot of men just simply let women coast on by because just the fact that she's there, that she's attractive, that's enough. And maybe that is for a lot of men. And that was maybe for me when I was younger. But being an older guy now, she has to have a lot more than that to keep my attention. Otherwise, I am forced to play by the same rules that woman right there is playing by. With the little thing that she said with the text message. Which, however, that could be multiple things. I never think is one thing. I think is maybe he's not taking out the trash. Oh, he doesn't read my mind. He doesn't know when I need a hug. He doesn't, and I believe that's a lot of it right there. Now, for me, I actually was pretty decent in this. This is why I think I never had that sex problem that a lot of men would say, like having a sexless marriage. Now, of course, though, when it was over and done, when she and I started hating each other, yes, it was no sex then. But it was no slow death of her just denying it or dangling it in my face type of thing. I guess my biggest gripe with this is that you had no pushback of what she was saying. And probably this works for you, but for me, I actually do have standards. She has to show up and not just look good. She has to have a pleasant attitude. I have mark-offs right now of if she has the attitude, which I've always had that, but sometimes different cultures, I would give a little bit of a pass because I would not see it as much. But if she has an attitude, what about if she gains a couple of pounds and gets some weight? Oh, maybe that's time to dump her then. Okay. Maybe if I'm trying to think of something. Oh, she starts hanging out with some new people. She keeps texting her ex and claiming that they are good friends. I'm throwing that out there because it has not been one woman that I have ever dated that doesn't do some things that I tend to let go. And this is the thing as a man that I'm surprised you did not see. Because as men, being simple, we let a lot of stuff go. And when we let a lot of stuff go, we think she's letting it go. No, she's not letting it go. And that is why I have that stance now. That if a woman thinks I'm too short or something, that's fine. That's okay. Because if she's overweight, or, and of course, though, I'm not going to walk up and tell a woman this, but if she gains some weight or she's overweight and I know that's not my type, I'm not going to mess with her. Even if she was my type at that time. Yes, that seems shallow. But at the same time, women will have that thing of, as I might have said before, because I do this recording again, that, oh, he doesn't comfort me. He doesn't read my mind. He doesn't know things without me telling him that I need from him. Those are things that women will start putting little X's on you for, that men should know. Because I definitely know. And I probably have to say this again. For men that haven't been married, that don't have kids, you don't know. And no man is perfect. It's going to be some holes in your game. Even though I was that guy that would go over and beyond. And I never had that sex problem. Because the women that I was with was always ready to please me. But in my toxic relationship, even though we kind of made it work when we had a kid, that maintenance that I was able to easily, well, not easily do, but I was able to do and hold it together, it was another thing then, because I had to focus a lot of my energy into the child, as she did as well. But I'm still expected to be Mr. Perfect. What about her? Oh, she has a headache. Oh, she doesn't feel well. Am I allowed to feel well? What if my hours gets cut and I can't work as much as I was? Or maybe if I lose my job or something. Will she understand that? Or will that be something that she starts to mark off so that she can kick me to the curb? Now, that's the thing that math did not bring into the equation. Now, I like his charts, but I guess because his life experience is limited, he totally missed some things that seasoned men know more about. So, this is why I had to respond to this video, because women seeing this video will be like clapping, and the men will be happy wife, happy life. Fuck that. We are done with that. I mean, men like me are done with that. Okay? Are done with that. We both need to be happy, or nobody's being happy at all. It's so much more I can say with this, but I really need some sleep and I want this to be a short video. But I just want to point out that they are right to the extent that a lot of men do drop the ball in this way. But at the same time, which I'm surprised he missed, as men, we left women totally off the hook in too many things that upset us, that we should be marking down as well. But I know it's not as easy for us to leave, especially when we get married or we have kids or we move her in, because it's not so easy to kick her out. unless if you become really cold-hearted. But anyway, give me a like, a subscribe. That's all I have to say about this for now. But once I get some rest, I will be back. Oh, and don't forget to see my other videos. They will show right after the credits.
My mother told me, she said, you never hit a man where he's weak. Never. It could be true, it could be real, but you don't hit him where he's weak because it'll turn around on you. You can get him to do what you need him to do, but you never hit a man where he's weak because they never forget it. It lives with them. And so I know what his weaknesses are. He don't know I know they're there.
Dirty word. Your ego has driven you out of truth. You only played yourself, got no game.